Hi friends, today we will discuss about uh, various rejections and various comparisons which your system integrator and OEM will make when you go out there and talk to them or when you meet them. Because remember that Zelenka penetrates 90% into regulated industry, and when you pitch Zelenka reporting solution to any of the SI or system integrator or OEM who are working with regulated industry, then generally they have some kind of a reporting mechanism already in place. So Zelenka is not something that you will offer to them and then they will start working first time with that product. It is not like that. They are already working with some product. What we need to do is we need to pitch Zelenka in a way that we can take those projects onto Zelenka from the current methodology that the system integrator or OEM is using. For this, I have compiled certain topics which we will discuss one by one. First comparison is with freelancers. So I have personally met many system integrators who are, who are at a very proper level, and they are working with regulated industry, but they are working for reporting with a freelancer. The freelancer is the one who is either an individual person or a small or a medium company. But this company is not completely focused on industrial automation like how Dreamsoft is. And this company or the person is generally taking the opportunities of working on a reporting project as a project and not as a product, because whatever opportunities that the system integrator takes to him, he understands them and then he just makes a solution out of it. So if you make a project, that means whatever is the requirements, you just script them down on an application and give it back to the client. And whatever number of times that the client asks for changes, you change the source code or you change the reporting screens, and you give it back as a compiled exe back to the client. So this becomes a kind of a very repetitive and a very to and fro process between the system integrators, engineers, and the freelancer or the company. And generally, they don't have much interest because this is a project. They don't want to much do the changes and all. And there is no configurator. So system integrators, engineers can't change anything. They are all totally dependent on the freelancers. They are fly by night kind of a thing. So if they get a bigger opportunity or some other domain or some other project, they are going to just move on. They will not be there for future. This kind of regulated industry requires a long time service and support with execution, where the partner, the reporting partner, has to stand by the system integrator and it has to deliver what is required. Support and service in regulated industries are very challenging because there is hardly any remote access. So many times when the support requests come, you have to sometime imagine what must be the scenario or what must be the infrastructure related issue, and you have to service your partners for their end clients. So these kind of things, it requires a deep domain knowledge. Dreamsoft with Zelenka as a product is working with pharmaceutical industries from last more than 20 years. And so the Dreamsoft team understands the sensitivity of the regulated industry and how to support them at L2 level. It clearly understand. So the freelancer and the other companies will have limited domain knowledge. That's another minus. Of course, they will be cheap in commercials as compared to the commercials what you offer in Zelenka. But friends, always remember that We don't want to be the cheapest solution offering our in our products. We want to be at a respectable and at a valuable stage where we can justify our services. If you become too cheap, then you have to provide the service and support as per the requirements, and that will not survive, or it will not work for a long term purposes. Secondly, unlike Zelenka, the other solutions will be unstable because Microsoft will going to upgrade its platform every 4 or 5 years. And moment Microsoft upgrades, the system integrators and OEM will have to also go for a framework upgrade. Now, at that time, if that company or the developer is not available, if the source code is not available, then again they are going to land in a big soup because there will be button click issues, there will be report opening issues, there will be application specific issues. And because Zelenka is a product, there is all the time these kind of things will be taken care by the development team of Dreamsoft. Specifically, Zelenka comes with a low code, no code environment. And definitely it makes sense not to go with a unknown company or a freelancer, but to go with a product like Zelenka. Thank you so much.